Hey guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries. I'm, as always, glad you could join me, of course. Did you know that newscasters actually trained to say things that way about a total tangent? You complain about newscasters, they're actually trained to put emphasis on words like, anyway, I don't know where that came from. So let's cut to the chase. I preview today as my stag adventures in Tahiti. Okay, so again, no preamble. I was 17 years old. I was living in an apartment with Gwen Wells, the actress, Richard Perry, the film producer, who actually gave me a Warhol poster that somehow disappeared when my father, I don't know, whatever. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. But around that time, I'm 17, I'm having this apartment because my shrink said, basically, if you don't move out, I'm putting you in a home. Liz. So suddenly there's this opportunity to go on a press junket with my sister to Australia. Out of the blue, glorified babysitter of sorts, no offense. I didn't pay for anything, so I guess, I'm into thankful, grateful. So I met them in Hawaii and we flew to Fiji, spent a while in Australia. We're supposed to go to the Great Barrier Reef, Tahiti, and back. So again, I did end up what I ended up, what role I ended up playing on this trip, but I guess I'm, very grateful that, I don't know, I was able to tag along and serve whatever purpose I did, point being Tahiti. Okay, so I go to Australia, I go to Hawaii, I meet them, they're mid-vacation. Again, my sister, because of Punky Brewster, has to do this press junkets all over the place, because, all the screaming Nancy Reagan fans. Excuse me. So we're, we go to Fiji, again, my stepmother gets food poisoning, and who's the one that saves up with her every night, all night? But no, I had a role to play, and I guess I'm grateful for the plane ticket. Then we go to Australia. We do nothing but press junket after press junket and squeeze a little rec time in there in between times, which one time I had, or a few times, I brought my stepbrother out to like drinking places, and I guess he was supposed to he hooked up with some girl, and like they were boyfriend, girlfriend for the rest of this time in Sydney or Melbourne, I don't know. Very complicated. So Australia is over with, right? But it's kind of the whole thing is like, for me, hinged on Tahiti. I really wanted to see Tahiti and Bora Bora. Now, you go to Fiji, you are in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, that was great. That was the front end of Australia. We were also supposed to see the Great Barrier Reef. That completely fell apart. No biggie, really no biggie. So Fiji is great. I mean, it's like more remote than the Easter Islands. I mean, look at it on a map. It's like this, you have to like Google Earth, like this in order to see it. The speck, white waters, like completely nothing to do whatsoever. And then like weird, cute little towns and stuff. So we do Australia. Now, suddenly at the end of Australia, then she needs to do a press junket in Los Angeles sooner than expected. So Tahiti was off the table. So I'm not one to gripe. It's just not my nature. I may have looked disappointed. I was 17. Yes, I would, they knew I was extremely excited about Tahiti. They didn't owe me anything over my excitement. So apparently, or I guess evidently, my stepmother decided to allow me to go to Tahiti for a week on my own and just pay what it would have cost without them. Since it was really, they already had the damn tickets anyway. And again, hey, I'm really grateful.